Okay, let's start with this one now. Let's dry this off. Why don't we give this guy an ocean vibe? Since I love the ocean. So we've got peacock feathers on there. Let's put in a little bit of green. Some speckled egg. And then maybe we'll spray some, oh, I know. How about some salty ocean? This is an ink. Okay, and then this one is evergreen bough. So we'll put this one over here too. We'll give this one a real ocean vibe. Spray, 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 spray. Now I'm going to just swipe it this way. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, I love it. Okay, and now I'm going to go that way, and see the ink does totally different things when you swipe it. I'm going to spray it. And see what it did? It put in these little speckles here. So let me dry it. Growing up in California near enough to the ocean that I could go on a regular basis, especially in the summer. Oh man, my friends and I lived at Santa Cruz. There's a beach and boardwalk there. If you're familiar with the beach and boardwalk at Santa Cruz and you loved the Giant Dipper roller coaster, leave me a comment below. Because that was one of my favorite things. I used to just get off, get right back in line, get off, get right back in line. I'm a roller coaster junkie. My husband didn't love them as much as me, but you know, he liked going on them, but I had to show him how to do it with his hands in the air. That was kind of fun. Okay, can you see what's happening? See with the oxides, the way it gets like that little ring around it, the way the colors are all blending together. Okay, so we need a little bit more on there. So we're just gonna spray, 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 and get it wet. Now I'm just sort of tapping it to kind of get the dots on there. Loving it so far. I'm sure this technique isn't new to most of you, but it was new to me, and I just wanted to share it and play and have some fun with it because it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to take this little spritzer and just spritz it a little bit just to kind of get some little dots going there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's oxidizing and making all those little dots, which I like. So let's dry it and then I'll spray it with some salty ocean, since after all, it's an ocean. The thing that is kind of funny about me loving this process so much is that I am a planner. I love to plan. In fact, when if we go somewhere, and I mean, not that I can never be spontaneous, but especially if we're going on vacation and things like that, I like to know what we're going to be doing. We went on a Mediterranean cruise a few years ago and almost forgot to make hotel reservations until like the last 2 weeks. And if I had not done that if I had not realized that, and we had ended up in Barcelona not knowing the language and not knowing the city or anything like that. Oh man, I would have been in a total panic. So I'm a planner. I love spreadsheets. My daughter and I love to make spreadsheets. We're so geeky. We call each other when we've made a new spreadsheet in Excel, and it's just the geekiest thing ever. But this has no plan. And it's just extremely liberating. Now, what would happen if I sprayed some antique linen on here? So I'm going to give that a shot. Make sure, okay, it's going to come out. Okay, I like that. And then I want to spray on a little Salty Ocean as well. I don't think I did that yet. I'm going to do it down here. We'll take maybe some antique linen, or actually maybe some speckled egg. And since it's a kind of a lighter blue, and then fill in some of the spaces, and then distress the edges. I really love the way the manila folders take ink. And since we've gone digital with everything in our house, just about, I have a lot of empty manila folders from, from past things that I used to file that haven't really needed. Okay, now I'm going to take some speckled egg and give this a little bit of a fill in, just to give it some more background. Maybe I'll just spritz it once with a little bit of water. Look at all those gorgeous layers. Hope I'm staying in frame, guys. Okay. Maybe I'll bump it up a little bit. If I zoom in too far, then it's really easy for me to get out of frame, and I don't want to do that. Okay, now I'm going to spritz it a little bit. And then dry it one more time. Now I've got some peacock feathers in Distress Oxide on there, and I think what I'd like to do is put that same color on in an ink and let that sit on top. I just love that color. Okay. Break it up a little bit. Okay, I know I said I was going to dry it one last time, but this will be the last time for sure. Okay. Okay, I just want to ink the edges up a little bit. Because why not? Okay, so there's that one. You can see it. So let's put this here. Hold it down with some magnets. Be careful with these magnets. If you get your fingers in the way and the magnets are too close together, you will get your fingers pinched. Okay, so I've got these roses. And now I need to turn this around because these are clear stamps now. So I'll just put that there. And what color do I want to use? I think I will do it in a couple different colors. We'll use some evergreen bough for the leaves. See what happens. You know what, I'm just going to do the whole thing. Do all the flowers. I'm going to do all the flowers in the same color on here. And then we'll put some sort of an embellishment on it. So it's just kind of in the background, which I like. It just gives it some interest there. And you could stencil on this too if you want, just like I did on the other one and on the canvas. And just press it down. One more time should do it. I'm going to set this aside now. And I would like to get something to put on top of here. Okay, I'm going to glue this on, and then we can stamp some words or something on there. How about enjoy the little things? Hold that down with the magnets, and I wanted to say enjoy the little things right there. And I want to say it in black. Bit more. A little bit more. And see, when I use the stamping platform, I can get a much crisper image, which I really like. Okay, so that's kind of a sweet little tag. All it needs is a hole and some lace and ribbon and stuff like that on it, and that will be perfect in a journal. Okay, so here's a little bit of a close-up. Hopefully you can see it. Not too much of a glare off the butterfly. Okay, as you can see, I have taken this little tag that we made and I amped it up a little bit more. I added some die cuts that I shaped and embossed and glued on there with a little bit of bling, and I just really like the way that turned out. Some sari silk and some lace on here, and isn't that pretty? I just love the way that turned out. That'll make a nice tag in a journal. On the back I just included some journaling space and the word pause, excuse me, and some stamps. So there you have it. This is one of the nice things that you can do with making backgrounds with inks. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll like this video and subscribe. I will see you next time, and don't forget, let the serendipity find you. Bye.